Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Live from lockdown. We are running a little bit late today. Sorry about that, guys. It's 3 minutes late. We've had some technical difficulties, but we got there. Steve's behind manning the cameras. He's got a smile on his face, so we're good. I want to say good day to all my friends on Instagram. Hey guys, we are going live on Facebook and YouTube if you want to come see the full production. But yeah, we're good. Happy Saturday, everyone. It's the weekend. Woohoo! It's just like another day, isn't it? It's like wait, yesterday I think we thought it was Saturday, so it's good to be knowing what the right day it is. Well, we are going to be going live for the next hour. Steve said he isn't going to come out from behind the cameras today. Depends. Maybe I'll see if I can twist his arm. But I wanted to do a big shout out to all my friends who put a tip in the tip bucket on Wednesday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I want to give a moment to thank you all. We've got Elise Winner. Actually, Greg Jones has already tipped for today. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. We've got Gina Timms. We've got Howard, Gregory, Allison, Candy, Jefferson, Don, Luke, Steve, another Steve. Steve Campbell did twice. You're a legend, Steve. Thank you, mate. Well, thank you so much for those people. That's in PayPal. I'm just going to quickly scoot over to Venmo. You can leave a tip in our bucket on... just go to www.katrinaburgoyne. You can find out that my Venmo details, it's actually just Katrina Burgoyne. Or you can click the PayPal button. Thank you so much to Veronica, the Talbot Tavern in Kentucky. I play up there all the time. Tina. Hey, Tina. How you doing, girl? And Gina. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This has been a really crazy week, I think, here in the States as cases are rising. We know a lot of people now who have lost their jobs, not just musicians. So it's becoming a really crazy time. But regardless, we're going to keep the music going and we're going to keep singing for you all. And, I read something today. What is it? It's you are not stuck at home, you are safe at home. So hopefully we can bring music to the safety of your home. So I'm going to kick things off. I'm going to get this guitar. I've just opened up our comments, so I get to say hello to you all. Okay, who we got online here right now? I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top. I feel like... I'm going to refresh that, because I feel like... Gosh, we are having... Oh, Christy, thank you so much. She just put a tip in the Venmo bucket. I appreciate that. All right. Have we got messages coming through, Steve? If you're on board, please say g'day. I haven't got any yet. So, I have to download it out. Oh, don't worry about it. I know we've got 54 people on board watching, so thank you so much. We appreciate that. All right, I'm going to kick things off. With something saucy and sexy. Since it's Saturday, we need a sexy song for a Saturday. I'm still not getting any messages, so if you are watching. Oh, here we go. We got them. Here we go. We've got g'day. P-dubs. I love it. You're speaking fluent Australian. Warren. Hey, Warren. How you doing, mate? JD. Oh, my God. Everyone's saying g'day. I love this. There's only one Australian that's saying that only one Australian on board that I can see. Charlie Smith. Nat, how you doing, darling? Oh, it's Steven. Hey, Steve, how you doing? I want to do a big shout out to Jeff, who just put a tip in the tip bucket too. Thanks, mate. We appreciate that. Okay, now I have a list of requests I put on Instagram this week. If you wanted to hear something, list it below. So I do have a few requests. I also got the piano out. Now, I'm only playing one song on the piano because I transpose everything because I can only play in one key. But I'm going to do that. Ethany, how you doing? I'm going to play a song for you tonight as well, by the way. We got Jeff. How you doing, mate? I love this. Everyone's saying g'day. It's so cool. I swore I only had you over for a glass of wine. A little buzz I thought would end with just a kiss goodnight. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin. Baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground. Yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now. And you look so good that I can't help but come on, when it all falls down. I swear I only had you over for a glass of wine. A little buzz of forward and just a kiss goodnight. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin. Baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground. Yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now. And you look so good that I can't help but come on, when it all falls down. When it all falls down. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin. Baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground. Yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now. And you look so good that but come on, when it all falls down. Oh, when it all falls down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, thank you so much. I see a few more people are coming on here. I love this. My cousin, Suzanne, how you doing, darling? I hope you're safe there. I heard that your mum shipped you some toilet paper. I hope you're safe. I love you lots. I think I might try this challenge, so stick around. And Suzanne requested me to sing Rich Girl, #banger, because it's on our bangers playlist that our family and we have this game that we all sit around the table at Christmas and stuff, and we listen to the bangers playlist, and everyone adds songs on the bangers playlist. And if someone puts a song on the playlist that isn't a banger, that's when we all go, who put this on? Oh, that's not a banger. We make them all drink a beer really quickly. So, John Burns, g'day mate, from Louisiana. I love that. I also wanted to do a big shout out to Andrea. I'm going to try and make sure I give you all a big shout out for putting tips in the bucket. We really appreciate that. I did get a notification on my Venmo. Andrea, thank you so much. Keep making music. Come to Georgia when this is over. I would love to go to Georgia. Whereabouts in Georgia are you from? I was just saying the other day how I'd love to get down to Atlanta. I played there at I think it was the Red Light Cafe, I played. So it's really sweet. Jeff Moore, you're so sweet. Thank you, darling. I've got a song coming up for you very soon, so stick around. When I say very soon, it's actually towards the end. But as you can see, I got the piano out for you today. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to... All right, I'm going to do a big, just a quick reminder. Please, 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 please press that. Just take a little moment and press the share button and put it on your Facebook page. That would mean the world to Steve and I. This is the only way that we can make an income, and I know it's real tough for everyone right now. So I know a lot of people losing jobs and things are looking pretty scary. But regardless, we're going to play anyway, even if we don't make any tips. That's fine. We don't mind. Atlanta, Andrea, thank you. I would love to get to Atlanta. I would love to get there again. So I think that is in the works, to be honest. Okay. Now, I had a few requests here. We had, now I can't say, Lannan Tucker from Instagram. He asked for a U2 song, and I have a confession. I don't know any U2 at all. I have a few, you guys have requested the slow songs today. We've got Stuart Kennedy, Waiting for Shakespeare. We've also got V1 Ust on Instagram. I don't know what your name is. I'm so sorry. If you are listening, please tell me your name. Requested Trying to Get to Georgia. So Andrea, stick around for that song too. But I thought I might play the request from Suzanne. We might do some Rich Girl. Hey, I've never played this song. And I'm going to cheat. This is going to be really fun. I haven't made up a song in a while. Be good. All right, so say a quick little prayer for me. All right, Rich Girl. All right. Man, this is a banger. I love this song so much. I don't think the chords are right, but let's just see what we can do. No. Okay, I might be able to sing it in that key. We'll see. Okay, I've never sang this before. This is for Suzanne. It is a banger. Here we go. Oh, you're a rich girl and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your own man's money. You can rely on your own man's money. It's a bitch girl and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. I say money won't get you too far, get you too far. Don't you know that it's wrong to take what he's given you so far gone out on your own. You get along, but you gotta be strong, but you never be strong. Yeah, you're a rich girl and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your own man's money. You can rely on your own man's money. It's a bitch girl, you're gone too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. I say money won't get you too far, too far. I say money won't get you too far. Say money won't get you too far. Say money won't get you too far, get you too far. I cut it short because it was, I was like, it's not sounding the greatest. Awesome. Okay, we got Stephanie on board. How you doing? You'll be tipping next week. You're so sweet. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to sing this one for Stuart. Stuart's been in hospital for a few weeks now, and I made a little playlist of some demos of songs that to try and cheer him up. And I made a little playlist of some demos just to send in to him to have a listen to. I'm not sure if he listened to them or not, but he requested this song. This song is off a project called Nashville, which I will soon be removing. It will never be able to be released. You'll never be able to hear it again. So if you do want to grab yourself a copy, you can get it on my website. But and it's never been commercially released, so it's not on Spotify or any of that stuff. But it is a project I'm really proud of. I came out to Nashville in 2015, and I spent 3 months living here just to see if I wanted to move here. And throughout that time, I could be in the country for 90 days, and I ended up writing 70 songs in 90 days. And I was so broke by the end of that trip that I remember the last 3 weeks I used to eat toast. And I used to eat toast. I put on a whole dress size, like, do not try it at home, ladies. And then I used to walk 6 miles down West End Avenue. I don't know if you know the street, West End Avenue in Nashville, but I used to walk 6 miles down West End Avenue from Midtown all the way out to the 440 and then walk into like Sylvan Park area. So with my guitar on my back and my computer in my hands. And it was like one of those times where I got back to Australia. I moved in with my mother in Gunnedah. If there's anyone from Gunnedah, I know Stephen's watching from Gunnedah. But, it was one of those things where I said to my mum, I said, I'm going to move to Nashville. And she looked at me, and I'm so blessed. My mum is like, it's like I ask her if I can do things, and not in a way of like, do I have your permission to do it? But I ask her if I can do things because I don't know if I'm capable of doing it. And I've always been this dreamer that says, what about this, Mum? Do you think I could do this? And she's like, absolutely. And then she'll say, how? How are you going to make this happen? And she'd challenge me to create a plan. So this one day I went to Mum and I rocked up at my mother's doorstep and I said, I'm going to move to Nashville. And she said, I really believe in you. You know that. But you have absolutely no money. How are you going to make this happen? And I said, look, I don't know. I didn't have a plan at that time. It was the first time in my life where I did not know how I was going to do this. But for some reason, I just knew. I knew in my gut I was going to make it happen. I just knew it. And one of my friends asked me to photograph his wedding, Michael Moko, who produced all my other records. And I said, yeah, I'll photograph your wedding. Can we do an exchange? And so he produced a record for me called Nashville. And this record raised $6,500 in Australia, which paid for my visa to move here. And also, when I was first living here, I had physical copies, and it helped me pay my rent when I first moved here as well, some months. So it was really cool. So Stephanie just said, I was lucky enough to get the Nashville CD from you when I came to Australia for your house tour. That's right. And I don't have any physical copies left, and I'm not going to print anymore because I want, that was a GoFundMe campaign and to help me survive and establish myself here. And I feel like it's done that now, and I'm moving on to other things. And I'll still keep those songs, but if you do want, it's something really special for those people that were a part of my journey in that time, like Stephanie. So, all right. So we had a request from Stuart. I wrote this song in that time, and I walked into a songwriting room with one of my favorite co-writers and one of my dearest friends, Marty Morgan. For those Americans who have heard of like Laurie Morgan, who is a country singer here. Oh my gosh, Eli is so cute. He's like in his sleep he's running in his sleep. All right. So this is Laurie Morgan's brother that I wrote this with, and also he's the son of George Morgan, who is a little history here in Nashville. He was an incredible singer. Hey Scott, how you doing, mate? All right, I haven't seen this for a while. I met Macbeth on a ship bound for London. We kissed on a subway train. Chased windmills around with a sweet Don Quixote somewhere on the coast of Spain. I've come close to knowing the feeling you feel when you know that it almost feels right. But somewhere I missed that poet with pencils to color me into his life. I'm seeking a dreamer who'll play the part, bring music each morning, sing songs in the dark. A feather and ink on an old piece of parchment, writing his way to my heart. I'm sitting here, still waiting for Shakespeare. All of my friends have found the wrong Romeo, unlocked the door to their dreams. But me, I got lost, chasing a falling leaves caught in a breeze. I'm certain he's out there somewhere in my universe. I pray he's waiting for me. But he won't be standing at center stage. He'll whisper to me from behind the cameras. I'm seeking a dreamer who'll play the part, bring music each morning, sing songs in the dark. A feather and ink on an old piece of parchment, writing his way to my heart. I'm sitting here, still waiting for Shakespeare. I've come close to knowing the feeling you feel when you know that it almost feels right. But me, I got lost, did it into his life. I'm seeking a dreamer who'll play the part, bring music each morning, sing songs in the dark. A feather and ink on an old piece of parchment, writing his way to my heart. I'm sitting here, still waiting for Shakespeare. I know he'll appear. I'm waiting for Shakespeare. There we go. I had Jeff Moore say, Marty Morgan, let's go with Love Always Leaves a Mark. Really? How in the world did you find that song? Love Always Leaves a Mark. I wouldn't even know how to sing that. I wrote that one with Marty Morgan and Rachel Farham. That's so cool. Okay, we've got some people. Someone tagged someone and said, this is the girlie we saw in Nashville. You're so sweet, Alexa. Thank you so much. I want to remind you all, if you are watching, please just take a little minute and share it on your Facebook page. Honestly, I think in a time like this, if we can connect with as many people as we possibly can, that would make our day. So good. Love this community of friends. Brian, oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. And he's coming from YouTube, which is really cool. Stuart gave me lots of hugs. That's really sweet. All right. So last week we debuted a segment called Reviews by Steve. So Steve is hiding behind the camera, making all the magic happening in his sweatpants today. So he's not going to come out from behind the camera. However, we couldn't let him get away without doing his Reviews by Steve. So today we have a very special product that is near and dear to my heart. Here we go.
Hello, thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Reviews by Steve. I'm your host, Steve. In this segment, we're going to be going on a journey, have new experiences, and review the finer things in life. Let's take a journey to the land down under where we try the infamous Vegemite. Vegemite was first developed in 1922. It's a yeast spread, and it's quite popular with the locals. So finally, I won't keep any of my Aussie friends waiting any longer, and without further ado, we answer the question, am I a Vegemite kid? Alright, well, here goes nothing. Let's try some Vegemite. Honestly, it tastes bloody awful. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, I hope you liked Steve's Vegemite review. If I was reviewing it, I think the reviews might be a lot different. I was like, oh my gosh, I never eat Vegemite anymore. It's like so yummy. I loved it. So we established that Steve is not a Vegemite kid. If you're an Aussie and you love Vegemite, can you give me the Australian flag in the comments? I would love that. If you're an Aussie that doesn't like Vegemite, I would love to know that as well. Or if you're an American that actually has tried it yourself, let me know in the comments. That'd be so funny. I want to do a big shout out to Kerry. Kerry, I'm just going to quickly scoot over to Venmo because I know some people have been sneaking in there. Okay, we're all good. We're up to date. Okay, so I've had a lot of people say, I have a lot of people sort of say, "G'day, Steve and Eli." So a lot of people are saying hello. They're behind the scenes right now. All right. Tina Sherman is tuned in from Minnesota. G'day, Tina, you gorgeous thing. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Shannon, who just commented on a video I shared. Okay. So I'm just trying to think of, I might do this one. I have been singing this every single time I've done a Facebook Live, but this is going to be the next single I release, and it just sort of depends on what is happening in the world. We're doing vocals for it this week, and we've got to go to mixing and mastering. We've got lots of Aussies on here. I love this. So I wrote this song when I first moved to Nashville. I had like far less savings than what I thought I had, and I ended up buying a little shitty car for about $3,500, and I still have the car. It's been a really good car. And a woman once hit me from behind, and another guy reversed into me. So it's kind of had a few things happen to it, but it still runs. It's still great, and it's like I don't ever pay for paint jobs or get it fixed up because it is what it is. However, the trunk doesn't open anymore, so I have to climb through the car and open it up. But I remember when I first got my first gig in Memphis. G'day to my Memphis friends. How you doing? And I was driving to Memphis, on the other side of the road, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have very much money, but I'm living my dream. I'm living it. And it was like that terrifying feeling, but also a feeling of calm and peace. I didn't have much money, but I actually don't even know how much was in the ashtray that day because I've just got better at counting the American coins. However, I call this song 25 cents in the ashtray. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tank on a highway, dream of someday. I'm done thinking. I sold everything for a dream and a ticket to catch it. Yeah. Somewhere out there in the middle of the noise in the midtown traffic, but I gotta have it. 200 miles for $100 and folks to hear me sing. I know it might not seem like much from the outside looking in, but I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tank on a highway, dreaming of someday. Ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't it kinda romantic? Cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. I'm living the good days now. Oh, it's frightening. I could run back home, but if I do, I know I won't try again. Yeah. So I'm all in. I got a beat up car, no credit score like I'm 19, and I keep fighting. As long as these four wheels keep on turning, I ain't slowing down. If I wake up with a song, then I'll be the richest girl around. And I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tank on a highway, dreaming someday. Ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't it kinda romantic? Cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. I'm living the good days now. Yeah. got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tank on a highway, dreaming of someday. Ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. I'm living the good days now. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, living the good days. Thank you very much. Thank you. I am reading all these messages about Vegemite and just having a giggle. Not an Aussie yet, but Vegemite, yes. Reggie, when you say not Aussie, it means does that mean you're going to move to Australia? I am, not Aussie, but yes, Vegemite. I got you. I'm actually really proud of you for trying Vegemite and actually loving it. So someone asked, what is in Vegemite? Scott Tucker goes, what's in Vegemite? Veggies and termites. No. So Vegemite is yeast, basically. So if you go to like a distillery, you can normally, that smell, Vegemite smells like a distillery. When you walk in there and you get that smell, the yeast on the top of the, what I don't know what they're called, barrels or bats or what, I don't know what it is. That's kind of what Vegemite is, and we put it on our toast. It's like a salty, it's like a savory sort of spread. And I think we did that. I feel like Steve did a little reading up about it. Was there is it like an answer to Marmite or something like that? I think it was the UK, and we couldn't get it to Australia in the Depression when the war was on. I think something like that. Anywho, I also, the version of UK's Bovril, very salty, vegetarian. I didn't even know it was vegetarian spread, but I guess it would be if it's got no. But it's good with cheese. It is so good with cheese. Steve, I need to let you try it with cheese. Okay, used yeast. Oh my gosh. I tried it once 10 years ago. It was different. That is so funny. I can't pronounce your name. Skashpan. Also, I want to do a big shout out to Scott Tucker, who put the link for the tip bucket. I really appreciate that. You're a bloody legend, mate. All right. I'm just going to quickly check in here and just see if anyone's left any tips, and I need to give you a big shout out. We're good. We're good to go. Okay. We played Lost in Translation last week, and Steve came in here and gave me some options for words. We didn't get a chance to do it this week, only because today has been one of those days. Steve and I had a few drinks last night, and we've both woke up, vowed that we're never drinking again. We say it every time, we don't ever really drink. So it's been like a few months between drinks, and we're like, man, I felt horrible all day. Anyway, hello from Louisville. So talking about Lost in Translation, being an Australian living in America, I know that things get translated wrong all the time. So when I ask for like water at a bar or anywhere, can I get a glass of water? They go, water? And when my friend said they're from Louisville, it's actually spelled Louisville. But my Louisville, Kentucky friends, I'm always in Louisville. I feel like Kentucky's adopted me. They call it Louisville. It's 2 syllables, Louisville. There is no S in Louisville. All right. Monday night at the Tin Roof. Ooh. I don't play much at the Tin Roof. I play Monday night at the Herod's Creek Tavern. And my friend Rusty, who owns the Herod's Creek Tavern, has now got all of the girls, the staff behind the bar, Katrina Burgoyne t-shirts. So they wear Katrina Burgoyne t-shirts when they get back to work, which would be awesome. Okay, we got someone from Morocco. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please press the share button All right. As I said, we're going to play a game called Lost in Translation. This is going to be a little different version. So let's do this. I'm live. Hey guys. Okay, so I wanted to name a few things that I found that things have got lost in translation. And if there's any underagers listening, please just put your fingers in your ears right now and go la 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 la. So I was talking with my friend. I was living here for about 2 years, and I was talking to my friend, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this person gave me the shits." And she looks at me and she goes, so it turns out in America that when you say that, people think it's literal. So in Australia, and I think the UK does this as well. Okay, so like if you're pissed at someone, you're annoyed at them. If someone gives you the shits, it means that you're at the next level of annoyed. Like you're very cranky. And then also. Another thing is I say so, and people think I say saw, which is it's another interesting thing. When I ask people something and they don't understand what I'm saying, particularly here in the South, they say, so I would say something and someone would say, do what? And I'd be like, what? And so we'd get in this conversation of like not understanding anything that someone was saying. So apparently do what is like, what do you want me to do? Huh? Excuse me. All right. So we are going to go and sing another song. I thought I might try a new song if that's okay. I'm going to try a brand new song. This one is going on the record. And I thought since I had a few drinks last night and woke up not feeling the greatest, I came up with this idea after... I was living in Nashville for about a year, and I felt really homesick, and it was like I felt really brokenhearted. I thought that like I was meant to move here and feel happy and find my people and find my place. And at that point, I changed my friend circle, and I was just drowning my sorrows in alcohol. And I used to always think like, man, this isn't a party. This isn't even a party. Like I don't feel good for doing this. So let's sing this song. This is called Party Girl. Sliding out of someone else's bed at 6 a.m. Tiptoe around the bottles with the sunlight creeping in. And I count the days that passed since the last time I said you won't do this again. You're dying for an aspirin, but there's nothing on the shelf. There's makeup on the countertop, belongs to someone else. You stare into the mirror, finally see it clearer than it's ever been. You're a party girl, looking hot and taking shots to drown the hurt. You play the part but miss the mark of what you were. And it doesn't work, party girl. You sure could use a coffee, but you shouldn't wake him up. There's nothing left to talk about when you know that it ain't love. The cab is at the door, same driver as before, and he remembers you. 'Cause you're a party girl, looking hot and taking shots to drown the hurt. You play the part but miss the mark of what you're worth. And it doesn't work, party girl. Shoes in hand, standing crying out the curb. Saying yes and taking less than you deserve. He'll never put you first, this ain't a party. 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 Tell me, are you even having fun? Party girl, looking hot, taking shots to drown the hurt. You played a part but missed the mark of what you're worth, and it doesn't work. Party girl, shoes in hand, standing crying at the curb, saying yes and taking less than you deserve, and never put you first. This ain't a party, no, this ain't a party. This ain't a party, this ain't a party, this ain't a party, girl. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We are, so Steve just put together this little footage of, seriously, like an hour ago. He put together this little footage. We thought we wanted to introduce, everyone asks, where's Eli? Where's Eli? What's he doing? For those of you who don't know who Eli is, we want to introduce you to the love of our life. He is the biggest, most ginormous German Shepherd you've ever seen in your life, and we compare him to another German Shepherd in this video. So we want to share what we've been doing. You can see me in my track pants, and we call them tracky dacks in Australia. So we're going to reset up because I'm going to move on over to the piano. So let's do this.
The dog park's closed. That's just so sad. And we love it when we see German Shepherds.
Yeah.
Why do you use sleeves?
Yeah, we. Yeah, I try to keep it loose.
Sit. Good boy. Get to my good boy. Get to my good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come on.
Oh, he is so cute. It's ridiculous. Which camera am I looking at, Steve? This, either one? I'm going to look at this one if that's all right. He's so cute. And I'm sorry about me in my track pants and looking all glam, you know. Well, I was on Instagram today and I got a message from, I think it was, let me just check. It's right here. Jeff Moore. I thought it was Jeff. Jeff Moore requested this song and I said, I got you. So here we go. One of my best friends, Elise, is on. Hey, darling, how you doing? So Jeff requested this song. I wrote this one after dating someone and it kind of going south. And he was out partying and getting crazy and, meeting all these girls and I heard all these rumors and all these things, and so I needed to write a song to feel better about myself. So I wrote this one, and I thought, you know what? Like, if I actually did mean anything to this person, then maybe this is just how they're dealing with it because they're doing this because it's hurting them. So here we go. It's called "If I Meant Anything." Oh, hang on. Let me just make sure I can see these chords. No, I'm going to die. Let's go this way. All right. See if I can do this. I hope this doesn't sync on me. The first time I rise. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got this. Here we go. Can we tighten it? Got it. All right. Here we go. The first time our eyes met, You asked where I've been, and I brushed it off like a cheap pickup line. The first time you kissed me, and me letting you go. If you get to thinking, only you know. If I meant anything, you'd probably be drinking down our memory with another blonde, carrying on like you don't feel a thing. When the glitter's gone, you're all alone, and moving on. It's a sad song, 'cause you can't escape missing me. If I meant anything, I've had like a mental blank. I get really nervous when I play the piano and I start fumbling. It's like being on the stage for the first time. Here we go. The last time I saw you. No, I can't. I've lost the words. All right, here we go to the chorus. If I meant anything, you'd probably be drinking down our memory with another blonde, carrying on like you don't feel a thing. When the glitter's gone, you're all alone, and moving on is a sad song, 'cause you can't escape missing me. If I meant anything, if I meant anything. Oh my gosh. That was so nerve-wracking. Steve's just looking at me going, oh. I'm going to reset. I'm going to head on back over this over here. Give me a few little minutes. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I want to remind you all that if you want to leave a tip, you can. I've got in the description. You can. It has all the tipping details, or you can just go to www.katrinaburgoyne.com. I also have a merch desk set up over there where you can grab some merchandise, some t-shirts, some hats, some CDs, and also that If I Meant Anything is my favorite Katrina song. Oh my God, I needed that right now. Oh, Carter, you sweet thing. I think I've got it. I think it's on my, when you sign up to my mailing list, I think it is available on my mailing list for free download. I think it's a part of, you get 3 free songs when you sign up to my mailing list. So, Carter, if you love that, go sign up to my mailing list and listen to it, and you'll hear the full version without me being nervous. No great song ever come from a happy place. Scott, that is so true, and I'm really happy right now. So it's like the last thing I do is want to write songs. Quite the setup. Great job, Steve, Don said, from California. Don is one of my favorite people that we've been like online friends, and Don was in Nashville and saw me play at Whiskey Jam, and I remember because he's quite tall. I remember seeing you there, Don, and then sort of since then I go, oh, Don, okay, cool. And so Don's like my online buddy, which is really cool. So it's cool, and I love that. Stephanie Mason's another one. We've got lots of online buddies here, so it's really cool. All right, I'm gonna sing. I've got one more request. I've got one more request, and I think I know what I'm going to end with today as well. We have had a request from, let me see, V1Ust on Instagram requested this song. And I know I've got Andrea from Georgia. Is she still on? Hey, also, guys, I just want to let you know, it is my birthday on Tuesday, so the next time I see you will be Wednesday. We go live every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and that means it's the next day, so it's like 11 a.m. on Thursdays and Sundays in Australia. But I'm going to be a whole year older next time I see you, which is be really cool. So we're not really sure what we're going to do. We don't really have any plans. We're in lockdown. So we may go live. I don't know. Like we might just do an Instagram or a Facebook, like not as fancy as this, but maybe we might get a birthday cake or something like that and share a happy birthday and all the things. All right. So Andrew is still on. So this is for my Georgia girl. So V1 asked, would be me. That's Greg Jones. Thanks, mate. All right, this is for you. Here we go. I wrote this song on the side of the road in Muswellbrook, Australia. And I thought, a small town Aussie girl should not be writing this on her own. So I called in my friend Marty Morgan and Johnny Garcia. And we Skyped this one. So here we go. Also, another funny thing is that I promised Ethany I'm going to sing her a song as well. I'm going to do 2 more songs after this. I played a show the other day, and Tommy Emmanuel, I'm not sure if anyone knows who Tommy Emmanuel is on here. He is one of Australia's and the world. He's world-class, most incredible guitarist. He plays acoustic guitars and does these picky things and all these fancy things, right? And here I am. He lives in Nashville here, and he tours all over the world from here. But he was watching me. He was sitting in front row as I'm playing a song the other day, and my guitar was out of tune, and I'm picking it like this. And he was so sweet. He came up to me. He goes, "Just tune it like this." But it was like one of those. It's very funny. Smelled the Alabama pies, danced on a Mason Dixon line. Got tequila drunk in a South Texas cantina. California felt too far from home. Southern roots can't be outgrown, but I've still got a long, long way to go. Darling, I'll come banging down your door once I become the man you're looking for. But I'm still trying to get to you, Georgia. Hoping you might still wanna have a piece of me. Save your heart for me, please. I promise I'll be back for you. I'm still trying to get to Georgia. Blow by another flying J, another endless interstate. A million miles with Georgia on my mind. Panhandle winds are blowing strong. I can't fight the urge to travel on. I'm gonna kiss your face again. No matter where my feet are planted, my heart is with you in Savannah. I'm still trying to get to you, Georgia. Hoping you might still wanna have a piece of me. Save your heart for me, please. I promise I'll be back for you. I'm still trying to get to Georgia. Trying to get to Georgia. Darling, I'll come banging down your door once I become the man you're looking for. But I'm still trying to get to you, Georgia. Hoping you might still wanna have a piece of me. Save your heart for me, please. I promise I'll be back for you. I'm still trying to get to Georgia. Trying to get to Georgia. trying to get to Georgia. Oh. Well, I'm looking at all these things. Thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes. You guys are so sweet. I also have Angela Baxter. What's she saying? She goes, oh, it's my brother's birthday on Tuesday too. He's in Sydney. We're in Belfast. Can you play a song you wrote with Lisa McHugh for him? I can totally do that. You played it for me. It's a Vasa Jackson, Nashville in September. You are amazing. Gonna leave you a wee tip when I work out how to. You are so sweet, Angela. Thank you so much. I remember meeting you all at Cervases. That was so fun. Okay, I said I was going to sing 2 more songs, so we're going to go a little overtime today. We were a bit late as well. So, if any of you guys have heard of my friend Lisa McHugh, she's an artist in Ireland, and she's honestly become one of my favorite online buddies. We met, she came to Nashville and someone introduced us. I somehow always love the Irish. Every time the Irish come over, like we just always find each other somehow. Warren Atwell, he was tuned in before. He's another Irish guy. He's in lockdown in Nashville, actually. So Lisa came out to Nashville and we met that way, but we've been writing online ever since. But she released this song. She signed with Warner Ireland, and she is releasing a new EP soon, which is really cool. And she's also got another song that she just released called The Scandal that we wrote. So we've got 2 songs we've written with her that she's released, but we've got a whole EP coming out with lots of songs that we've written together. So it's really cool. I'm going to have to look this one up, to be honest. I got to listen to this concert whilst in the bathroom. Best shower ever. Chelsea, you are so sweet. I hope you're safe. Are you in Australia or are you here? Let me know. All right, I'm going to have to look the Google Docs is my best friend right now, I think. Find it. Lisa McHugh. Let's try this. Watch me. Found it. All right. I looked at it. She also released a Christmas song that we wrote together as well. So she is the best. I love her. All right. Here we go. We wrote this song about, we've both sort of talked about how the setbacks in life, everyone has their own set of setbacks that we all get. So here we go. Here I am again, I've been knocked down, had my heart broken, pushed around, and through the hurt, I question my worth. Am I not good enough? Under the rubble of rock bottom, trying to find my feet to get back on them. I soldier on, be brave, be strong. Here I go swinging another round. If I'm throwing punches, breaking the walls down. Don't care if it's concrete and knuckles are bleeding. Just watch me, watch me, watch me. Roll like a lion, rumble the ground. Keep dusting it off when I fall down. Nothing will stop me, I'll be beaten. So watch me, watch me, watch me. You'll never get a challenge you cannot win, even if the lesson is in losing. This is the breakthrough. What doesn't break you makes you. Here I go swinging another round. I'm throwing punches, breaking the walls down. Don't care if it's concrete, knuckles are bleeding. Just watch me, watch me, watch me. Roll like a lion, rumble the ground. Keep dusting it off when I fall down. Nothing will stop me, I'll be beaten. Just watch me, watch me, watch me. Take a deep breath, take the first step, even though I'm scared. I'm here I go swinging another round. And the punches breaking the walls down. Don't care if it's concrete, my knuckles are bleeding. Just watch me, watch me, watch me. Roll like a lion, rumble the ground. Dusting it off when I fall down. Nothing will stop me, I'll be beaten. Just watch me, watch me, watch me. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to sing one more song. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Can we give a big, big round of applause to Steve behind the cameras? Now, I wanted to end with this song. I promised Ethany that I was going to sing her songs today. As soon as I saw her pop up, I'm going to sing a song for her. Before I do, I'm going to quickly do a quick shout out to everyone who put a tip in the bucket. Barry, oh my gosh, you sweet thing, how are you? David, you're so sweet, my Louisiana friends, thank you so much. Jeff Moore, you're so beautiful, I appreciate all that. I'm going to sneak on into PayPal. Kenneth, oh my gosh, my Louisiana papa. So my Louisiana dad. Jonathan, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Gregory Tucker, you're the best. Thank you so much for tuning in and putting a tip in our bucket. We love you all so much. And I love this because I feel like I'm actually, even though we text and we might message on like through comments and stuff like that on social media, it's like here I get to know you even more. It's really cool, and the same faces show up every time. We've had consistently about 68 viewers the whole show, so thank you to the 68 of you. I love you. I'm going to wrap up with this song today. Also wanted to remind you, if you are not on my mailing list, you can be. Just sign up in go to my website and it will pop straight up. I've got a merch desk set up there for you all as well. Now, I wanted to sing this song for Ethany. She commented last week, she goes, oh my gosh, I almost fell off my couch when I saw the dulcimer sitting up there. So she gave me this beautiful dulcimer and I started writing this song on it. If I picked it up, I would have no idea how to, I think I changed the key and everything, but the dulcimer gave me the idea, the melody or something for the song. So they are called, they have a company called Pick and Sticks. If you want a dulcimer, it's super, actually maybe I'm going to get it, I'm going to show you. It's like super easy to play. It's like a 3-stringed instrument and anyone can play this. So like if you have a, this is easier than, hello Eli. This is what I said. If you ever want to come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you want to rock and roll with this rolling stone, don't overthink it, just buy a ticket. So that's a dulcimer. Anyone can play this. They're the Pick and Sticks. Head on over to their website. If Ethany's watching, don't be shy to put your little website name in there. She said, and can't type lol, fell off due to all the feels. You're so sweet. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know we're stuck on staycation right now and cannot leave the house. However, when you're all better and the world is healed, come visit us in Tennessee. I wrote this song, seriously, the week before I met Steve. And he is the most amazing man. I feel very blessed to have him in my life. And at this point, I always found myself being attracted to people that lived out of state or that were, it was sort of made it really challenging to have a relationship. And I think really it's because I wasn't ready. And I remember writing this song to someone who kind of popped back up into my life. And they sort of popped back up into my life after kind of disappearing. And it was like one of those things where I'm like, you know, I'm going to love you and I'm going to set you free. But if you ever want to show up on my doorstep, that's cool. But I'm not going to engage in this until you, like, I don't want to hear just words anymore. I want to see actions. So this was the song that was, for me, it's kind of like I made sense of that in my mind or something. And I met Steve, honestly, the next week. So it was really sweet. So this is called Tennessee. Thank you so much for having me. I love you all. And we're going to be back here on Wednesday. So please come hang out. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the love. And thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate it. You said you liked me for being real. No smoke, no mirrors. And as the dust has settled down, now I see it clearly. It was the first time in a long time that I felt my heart beating. And excuse me if I'm out of line, but I felt yours right with me. We were just a country kids, half drunk and dreaming. I think I thought I loved you the moment that I seen you. We talked and danced and laughed and smiled and tried to hold on to the night, but those state lines and stop signs. But if you ever want to come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you want to rock and roll with this rolling stone, don't overthink it, just buy a ticket. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna set you free. But if you ever want to come to Tennessee, it was the first time I let a good thing go and tried not to chase it. I didn't want to hold too tight, I didn't want to break it. I still think of you sometimes and smile and pray that you're doing fine out there in the unknown. I hope the light in you is shining. If you ever get tired of being alone, you want to rock and roll with this rolling stone, don't overthink it, go buy a ticket. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna set you free. But if you ever want to come to Tennessee, if you ever want to come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you want to rock the world of a rolling stone, don't think it, go buy a ticket. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna set you free. I'm gonna take my heart, but you can have a piece. If you ever want to come to Tennessee, if you ever want to come to Tennessee, Tennessee, oh Tennessee, yeah. If you ever want to come to Tennessee. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I love you guys. A big shout out to Ethany, my mama from Louisiana, Deborah, mama and papa from Louisiana, Gina Timms. Thanks so much. Good to see you, Dylan. You guys are awesome. Caitlin, how you doing, Dylan? Thank you so much. I love you all. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for the tips. And I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.